Hey guys, welcome back again. This is Beyond the Noise. Today it's Health and Lifestyle Tuesday, and today we are gonna focus on the ancient code to modern health. Are we getting it all wrong? Join me, Okaru Manuel, together with my friend and colleague,
Omambia Charles,
as we take you through this journey of dissenting the health and the lifestyle of people in the Kenyan and the world sphere. Together, we will dissect, as I've said before, on the ancient body which we've all been given to the modern world which we are living today. Omambia, are we getting it all wrong?
I can say we are getting it along because nowadays we have health trackers. We track our health through everything, our mobile phones, our health cards. But at the end of the day, you still find people that are disconnected, still obese, and wondering what with all this technology, how comes we are not fit? Yes.
So, what is the missing piece? The missing piece in today's journey, we are going to realize that it is the crack, the code that is making us look backwards as we move forward. What am I talking about? I'm talking about retracing the ancient track of keeping it healthy as compared to the modern world. You know, back in the day, according to history, experience, and testimonials, people used to keep fit without really knowing they're keeping
fit.
Exactly. People used to go and hunt. They used to gather. People used to eat healthy without really knowing they're balancing the feed, right? Now, the ancient body in conjunction with the modern world, right? You see, if I was to say something, people, if we keep adhering to the ancient culture, the way they used to stay and live,
live longer.
I would say that you will live longer, healthier, and even more intelligent or more smarter, because compared to the modern world, you see, we are being fed genetically modified food, right? Organic.
And the seeds made from the lab. There's no.
And then you find that people are being brought up as bogus human beings, whereas in the ancient world, I wasn't part of it, but I am part of it.
No, not even long ago. For example, when you went to Oshago, so when you lived with your grandmother, you could not sit a whole day in the house. The first thing in the morning you wake up, you go to the farm, you dig. By doing that, you're making your body to be fit. Because already you've woken up earlier. You've done an exercise. But nowadays you sit down all day.
You just relax. You're on your phone. You're watching on your screen. Maybe you are on TikTok. You're just scrolling. And then you find that a day has passed by, right? And you don't get to move. But on the contrary, people used to move from one point to
another.
You see, from what I get growing up, you wouldn't get peace, or you wouldn't find peace staying in one position in your home. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because your father, your mother, or somebody else is gonna ask you, what are you doing there? From since the time I saw you, you are still there. What are you doing there? Right? So it kept people going. It kept people moving as an aberration to the coping up of the culture and the society. But in real sense, you're exercising, you're keeping your body fit, and most importantly, when you get to some place, you find that I don't know who got to tell our forefathers about keeping it fit and the nutrition value in the body. Tell me why you would find back in the day people, our fathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, they kinda used to balance the meal. You wouldn't find, let's say, carbohydrates in the same plate as a meal. You'd find they mixed it with some protein and some vitamins. Say fruit, yeah? Say some skooma, you know? And by then, they hadn't even learned about the modern nutritional system. You see, I get to understand that this health and lifestyle we're talking about was way before designed for humanity. Only if you follow the laid systems, right? Now, what do you have to add on modern tech and the wearables and what we use to detect our health and coping up?
For example, you can have mobile apps in your phone.
Yeah.
Whereby it tracks how many steps you've made in a day, the number of calories you have burned. That is the advancement in the modern technology of keeping your health, you're keeping yourself health, and also making yourself in a healthy lifestyle. Yeah.
Right. Now, Omambia.
According, that is the modern tech. In the ancient times, people, like for example, the Akamba used to be long distance traders. The Maasai used to walk long distances. People are naturally fit because of the activities they were doing. People, even there are people practicing bullfighting. So in the western region, whereby this activity of bullfighting, many people engage in the commotion of you engaging in that activity. You find that yourself you're actively participating na unakuwa fit.
Right.
Even wrestling,
you're exercising.
That these are the things that we did in our Asian before the pre-colonial things that made people fit. Not this lifestyle that came after the modern technology.
Right.
Yeah.
On nutrition, Omambia.
Yeah.
Let's talk about food, not as fuel, but as information. This one is a big one. Yeah. Our ancestors didn't have superfood,
Yeah.
They only had just food.
Yeah.
And their food, can't be compared to today's super
Food.
Why is that so?
For instance, in the ancient time, the food that was mainly grown from the ground, seeds were naturally made. After plantation, people, part of the harvest, you take it and make the seed for the next season, so that there was no contamination. But in this modern technology, whereby we have genetically modified food, Yeah. So for instance, that is the disparity, because nowadays people embrace GMO. Yeah, they don't like the
You see, I'm
the
gonna
traditional
ask,
foods. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one question that is gonna help our viewers understand this segment much more easily than they ought to. When you used to take porridge back in the day, how was it presented to you?
It was in a bowl.
Yeah.
A bowl.
But the condition, like, I want you to talk me through the process.
Of making porridge.
Yes. Back in the day.
First of all, making porridge, there was a stone whereby they make the sorghum.
Yeah. True.
To make
they grind it.
They grind it.
Yeah.
After grinding it, there was something like where it was put in and it's pounded to be in a powdered form.
True.
And then in fermentation.
Yeah, fermentation.
Yeah, after fermentation.
Yeah.
After fermentation, that's when after you have fermented it for maybe for a night or
two.
That's when you make the porridge. Yeah.
So it needed a process.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Now you see that process wasn't a modern process. Yeah. It was an ancient process that they discovered alongside their culture and livelihood. Right? Now, herbalism. In today's world, we still have herbalists, don't we? Yeah. We do. We have people fasting. The monks, they do fast.
Even the biggest herbalist medicine is the Chinese. The Chinese will still use the herbal medicine.
True. And they also live in a modern world.
They still embrace the
modern technology, and then they are still
using
herbal processes.
But China is the biggest herbal. Yeah. Herbal medicine in the whole world. The backbone of the medicine is just herbal. They tell you, if you suffer from ulcers, go do this.
Now, in today's world, we use food scanners, nitrogenomics, and then we use gut microbiome, and so much other modern technologies that have evolved to help us decide and realize which food is fit for our body. I mean, come on, what are we doing to our bodies? These things were human invented, right? But the same human who invented these technologies were the ones who used to have those fermentations and herbalisms and so on and so forth way before technology was even discovered, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why can't we stick to the ancient fit for us to survive and live a modern life?
The thing that I'll say, every food that is advertised, if you see the food that is being advertised so much,
yeah,
because it's not meant for our body, because sincerely, all natural foods are not advertised.
They are not.
Yeah.
You've never found
you have never seen that somebody is advertising for natural. They're just locally available.
Yeah.
If you see something that's been advertised, Coca-Cola, you buy this. Yeah.
Finally.
So advertised food is bad.
It is. Because wanasemanga wahenga chema. They talk about chema. There's a saying talking about something good. It doesn't advertise itself. Then something bad advertises itself.
It's just the channel we should have.
There is that one, but there is a specific one. I am not quite getting it, but I will get it some other time.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that if you know you're good, you don't go out saying you are good.
You're good.
You just let your work.
Kizuri.
Exactly. Now, finally, Omambia, let's talk about the mind. Yeah, survival mode for the conscious and the calm ones. Yeah, in this segment, Omambia, I want us to talk about the ancient tech which used to focus on meditation, breathwork, and community. You know, that is the whole sphere where it got to focus on. I've talked about meditation. You know, people used to go out. Yeah, they used to sit somewhere segregated, and then they used to breathe, spend time meditating. And then there is breathwork, and then there is now what we call the community. Now that is the culture, right? For thousands of years, cultures practiced meditation and controlled breathing, right? Now, to regulate the nervous system, that is why they used to do it. They lived in tight-knit tribes, right? Sharing burdens, and that is now community coming together. Now, what about the modern tech, Omambia? The mental wellness apps and the health surveying devices and software.
Also, I can say was when, according to the modern technology, there's a therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereby you have a therapist. Yeah. That is the. I didn't think in a modern, in the ancient time they had a therapist or something.
They did have meditation. That's what they used as therapy. Yeah. They used to go out. They used to segregate themselves. Yeah. Then they used to just concentrate, focus, and meditate. Yeah. On that one, Omambia, let's wind up today's episode. Viewers and listeners, join us on our next episode that will be on Wednesday as we embark on telling you what really is about Beyond the Noise. On all our social media platforms, you link us up at Beyond the Noise 59, at TikTok Beyond the Noise 59, Facebook Beyond the Noise 59, Instagram and Twitter the same. On YouTube you find us at Beyond the Noise 59. Subscribe, comment and share as we appreciate you.
Goodbye.
Adios.